Hi Capricorn, happy December. I hope you're doing well. Okay. All right. I as I turned the camera on, I got hit with a few things here. For some of you, where you guys seem to be sitting, the readings that I've done today, I did. I'm going to finish them out, but I've done Scorpio, Sag, and now you, and it seems to have the same flavor here. There's issues in relationships around you. Okay, for some of you, you're getting back together with people. There's reconciliation. For some of you, new people are coming into your lives. For some of you, you're being really told to just realize that things end well here. Okay, so we've got a slew of things here. All right, so we come in with the oracle cards of letting go, safe travel, and passion. Okay, so things are changing here for you. Passion, men and women both, can be, passion is prayer. It's for anything. It's for something you want to do, a creative idea, a relationship, a person, a place, a thing, right? It can be that. But it seems like here the catalyst is you've got to let something go to welcome something else in, okay? And that's what I think you're doing here. And this can be a phase in a relationship, like something really needs to change here, which seemed to be the thread between from Scorpio up, okay? So we've got everything in our charts. So don't think, oh, I don't have any Scorpio or I don't have any this. You do. So it may play a role here in something, okay? If there's missing pieces in here, it might fill in a role, or this may not pertain to you at all, okay? All right, we come in with the energy. We come in with the energy of the Lover card. Okay, this would be already an established relationship. This wouldn't be something new. So this would be an established relationship. Okay, and you've got the King of Swords underneath it with the Fool card, the new beginning. Okay. 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 Now your focal is the Hierophant, which can be marriage. It can be a marriage that you aren't even aware of yet. Okay. And it's crossed by the Knight of Coins. Okay. This could also be something that could be a lucrative creative project that you're doing, a job that's coming for you, a loan that you've been trying to get, you may get right now. Okay. Something like that. Okay. Now, in the past, you've got the Hierophant. The High Priestess in here. For women, this embodies you. Caring, giving. It can be creativity. It can be fertility. It can be, you know, it could represent like the perfect partner. So for men, this could be your perfect partner. For women, this embodies you. Okay, but it can represent a relationship coming up here for you. And given that we're coming in with this, and this could be the person with the Fool card, you know, coming up for you that you don't even see yet. There's a lot of people in here, okay, but it's very, very clear that you're letting something go to embody something else. You could be moving somewhere else too also, okay? Now what you're anchored in here is the Star card. That can be a card of reconciliation, but it's a card of fame and fortune too. That's why I'm saying if there's something here, this is the start of something new. It can be going off to school. It can be getting a new education. It can be a new belief in something. It could be starting a new business. Whatever it is, you'll have the money to do it. Okay? Or this can be a marriage proposal or with someone that is financially secure. It can be that too. Okay? I just don't think that you need to really know who you are here, okay? And sometimes that's with letting go of old ways of thinking, old ways of being, to welcome in something new, right? It can be too moving away from somewhere maybe that you've lived your whole life and now you're taking on a big venture. It's filled with passion. You're really excited about it, but you're also like, oh, now I've got to leave these people behind, you know, things like that. Because coming up for you, you've got the Six of Swords. That is a card of movement. It's a card, though, of separation also. You know what I mean? Like you may just need to take a time out from something, table something for a little bit, moving on to something else. I think here with the letting go and the travel and the passion, I think you're moving somewhere else. You're moving on to something else. You've got to let something go that's behind you. Okay. Now we've got the Emperor here. You're there's something coming for you you're steeped in this. It's like you know what it is that you want, or that you want to do, or you have faith enough in yourself. You know you're going to land on your feet here, whatever this is. You just may not see it yet, okay? But this is what you're made of, so you just need to get in touch with this, okay? This is a card of hope and faith. It's also a card of great abundance. Like you really step into something here, and you've got to remember this about yourself, okay? The good thing is, though, that this is sitting in you where you see things. You just may not know how good you are. You know what I mean? You may not know how good you could have it. You may not, you know, be open to things that wish upon a star here. Don't limit yourself here. Oh, no, that'll never happen to me. Don't do that, because it can very easily happen to you here. Okay? Now, this is a card. This is one of the Millionaire's cards. It's a new job. It's a new creative idea. If you're going to start something, it's going to take off like wildfire. Right? This is one of the Millionaire's cards here, and it sits in your day-to-day, in your home environment. Okay? So you may be moving. You may be starting a new business. You may be changing a job. You may get a raise. Okay? Now, in your hopes and fears, you've got the Queen of Cups. Very, very similar here. I don't know. I don't quite know if I want to do this. You know, am I receptive to this? Is more, you know, do I want to put my foot back in the water? You know, this is like after a relationship or a divorce, or, you know, someone passes on. Do I want to do this again? But she also represents, with these cards, this represents like if there is such a thing, like the perfect relationship, men and women. Okay. But I think I think the quandary here is that there might be a current person that it's just it's run its course, and the passion is not there, but it's somewhere else, you know. Because on the outbound you had the Devil card, and I wanted to pull some things in addition to that. So we've got the Devil, the Nine of Swords, and the Queen of Coins. Okay, I want to say here, this could be another person for sure. Okay, but with the Devil card coming in here with this is just saying these are opposite sides of the same coin. So this is your current relationship. It comes in like this and it goes out like this, right? It's the ups and downs. It's the relationships that you know, they're established. They've got shit in there. You know what I mean? It's not the easy, you know, candlelit romantic dinner. This is like, you know what? We've got taxes. We've got responsibilities. You know, it's not always easy, but, you know, you decide in here what you want to put into it. This is someone who is always on the fence, always has worry in there, always indecisive. And this is, you know, this is worry brought on by what's in here. You know what I mean? So now you've got two queens though, okay? Two queens can be rivalry. You may need to make up your mind on something. There's movement in here. You're the Emperor though. If you're a man or a woman, you show up as the Emperor in here. Right? It's just you've got to let one thing go here to welcome in something else. Passion, I'll tell you right now, and I'm not talking about, well, passion is passion. But again, I'm going to point this out because it showed up in one of the other readings. this right here would absolutely warrant someone, forgive me, but it happens. I love you, I hate you. That's what this is, right? It's kind of like, I love you, I hate you, you know? And then the doubt sets in here. I'm not quite sure. Because this is, I cannot stand this person I live with, but then it turns to ecstasy. And that's exactly what could happen here, right? It's like, I love you, I hate you. It's an established relationship, though. It's not something new. But you've got to like let go of something to incorporate something else. So this is either, and I say it in a joking way, but this could be something that is not healthy, for sure, okay? And it could be this, like I can't do this anymore. And you've got other options here. Because this is you. Put gender aside here, okay? But this is you, you know what I mean? Making solid decisions in your life. You know what your creative passions are. You know what your passions are. You know what your desires are. And it might be here, right? These are both very indecisive. If they're people, they're both very indecisive people. This one can get run away with her emotions if she's not well grounded. And this one worries to kingdom come over nothing. You know, she could have she's not indecisive about her skills. This is someone who's slow and steady. She's indecisive in relationships. And this one is also. This one can be codependent. This one could be just not sure. Like you never know where they're coming from. You know what I mean? But this could all be you needing to let go of something and embrace something. Like wholeheartedly jump into something. You know, that's what it could be about. Give me a minute. Okay. There's a delay in something. You're worried about something here. But you're going to get clarity on it. Just there might be a delay in money. Could absolutely be that. And that's why there's, you know, you're not quite sure about this. Okay. Now we've got the Nine of Wands. There's one more hoop here for this. For those of you waiting for something to clear up, like a bank loan or a raise at work or something like that, there might be one more glitch to this, or a loan. You may have to figure out something. There may be one more thing to sign or something like that. Okay, but there's love here. You've got the Six of Cups here. Okay, that's a love card. So somewhere in this scenario, you've got to let one thing go to let this in. Okay. I think for some of you, you're making major jumps in your life. Give me one minute here. I want to see where your, I want to see what this, the Temperance card, you're crowned with the Temperance card. I'm sorry, I'm not sure if I showed you this, but this is a card of starting something new. It's a card of building on something. It comes in here right after the Devil card. I'm sorry, it comes right before this. So it could be an addictive relationship. It could be something you're addicted to, someone you're addicted to. It could be a very, it could be an addiction for sure. I mean, but what are you addicted to? It's something you've got to deal with, though, because when the Lover card and this card shows up, it's a habit you've got. It's just something you've got to address here, and it can be on any forum. We all have these things that we need to address within ourselves. There are usually things, though, that we don't want to address, and we'll try 10 things first, and then we end up having to deal with it anyway. And that's what the Temperance card is. It's saying, I just need to balance these things out. Doesn't mean you need to quit one thing. You know what I mean? Unless it's like a dating marriage thing. But this is like, you know, and again, that I'm not judging you on, you know, but this is the same thing. And if you think you don't have two sides, then you're made of wood, you know. But again, it's like something that you may have started out really liking is turning into something that is very, you know, destructive. So it might be something like that, right? If you're having trouble letting go of something, it could possibly be, this can be a very, as far as a card goes, it can be a very codependent card. And this can be someone that is just on the fence perpetually in a relationship. Making a decision, I should say, about that. Okay, so if you need a private reading, please reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to help you. But you have something going on, I think, in the relationship spectrum. And you're going to need to, you know, it looks to me like you're going to need to let something go to let something else in. Okay, and this, I have to say, 22 is a master number. Okay, so travel can mean, you know, anything. It doesn't necessarily need to be physical travel. It can be your safety net. You know what I mean? I really need to like dive deep in here to figure this out. That could absolutely be what it is. Keep me safe and let me roam, far away but far from home. I think you're out of your comfort zone, or you're about to enter into going out of your comfort zone. But that's how we grow. All right? So unless you're going to put yourself in the line of fire here, you may, you know, want to explore some things, right? Nothing wrong with that. So there you go. I hope that I helped you in some way. If you need a private reading, please reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to help you. I think this was good. I think you are in a process of self-discovery. Sometimes that involves other people. Sometimes it doesn't, you know, but the rules are yours. Okay.